In today's video, I'll show you all how I made this gorgeous headpiece for a client. I decided to also insert a picture of my client rocking a headpiece. You guys remember the person wearing the other headpiece as well. I've shared that tutorial on the channel. I'll try my best to link that tutorial on the screen. If you'll be interested in learning how to make this stunning Asooke headband with Croc stone details, please make sure you watch this video all the way through. Do not skip any parts so you don't miss any important information. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, share this video with your friends, and remember to like the video as well. Alright guys, let's get started. To make this headpiece, you need your Asooke fabric. You also need your plastic headbands. I'm showing you guys two because I'm making two different styles. You need your soldering iron. You need your tape rule for taking measurements. You also need your glue gun and your glue sticks. I'm pointing at the glue sticks. You also need your tailor's chalk for marking measurements. You need your scissors. You need your tailoring ruler or metallic ruler. It comes in plastic as well. You also need your thread snipper. To start off this entire process, I'm going to go ahead to wrap my headband. I have a more detailed tutorial where I share how to wrap headbands like a professional in simple steps. If you'd be interested in seeing that video, please click the video on the show notes somewhere on the screen. And if you want to watch this video all the way through, first of all, scroll to the bottom of the description. After watching all the way through, you'll see 5 videos right there that I've linked to this particular tutorial that will help you understand everything that I've done in this video clearly. Of recent, whenever I share Asooke headpieces tutorials with you guys, I get people saying, oh, what other fabric can I use apart from Asooke? Asooke is a native fabric that is pretty popular in so many African countries, and the texture is relatively stiff. It kind of mimics the texture of your jeans. Okay, you know the way your jeans fabric typically looks. It's kind of thick and all of that. That's kind of the texture that Asooke fabric has. So if you're looking for an alternative to Asooke, I'd say use a relatively thick fabric that will soothe you, or you use your regular fabric like your satin and your other fabrics that you like, but this time you have to attach an interfacing just to make that soft fabric a little more stiff and thicker. That's the only suggestion I have for those that don't have access to Asooke fabric. As well as this, my what's it called, business logo. I got it off of AliExpress because I know someone is about to ask me that question. All right guys, I'm going to pause now and then switch to my regular microphone to walk us through the remaining parts of this video. Please remember to like the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Alright guys, so what I have here is my wrapped headband. I believe I put up a sped up montage on how I wrapped this headband for you guys. But if you need a more detailed tutorial, I'll link a video on the screen. I did a more slow paced video for you guys out there, but this is my wrapped headband and this is my business logo. For those that are new here and they're wondering how I sourced for my business logo, I got this off of AliExpress. I have a video, I think one of my old vlogs, I talked about it there. I'll try and link it on the screen, so feel free to go check it out to learn more. What I have here as well is 4 pieces of Asooke that are 32 inches long. I have 1, 2, 3 and 4, 32 inches long. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick 2 like so and then make them into one, sew them into one. So I'm basically just like joining them together along the, is it the length now, just along these 32 inches. I'll join them together and then also like join it. I'm going to join it together on both sides and then turn it inside out, and you guys will see why we are doing that. So I'm going to repeat that for this piece and this piece, and then I'll come back to show us. I'm also going to close up the sides. Okay, I'll leave one side open for turning the fabric inside out, so I'm closing everywhere and leaving one side open for us to turn the Asooke inside out. I'm going to do this for these 2 pieces of fabric and then I'll show us. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm simply going to turn this inside out. I've sewn it on both sides and at the bottom right here, and I have this part opened up, so I'm just going to, I think I'm going to use my screwdriver, but before I do that I want to cut off this stray thread. After turning this inside out successfully, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this to my ironing board and iron it. When ironing, don't iron it too flat. You are just ironing just to smoothen the fabric on low heat, okay, so that the end result will look nice. So this is what we have here now. I'm going to repeat this on this one and then take it to my ironing board, iron lightly, and then I'll show us what we are going to do next. Or before I get to that, after ironing lightly, I'm also going to just flip this part in like so, and then also close it up because I need everywhere to be closed. This is what we are going to do, just to close up this entire portion. You're running a stitch right there, so I'll do that real quick and then I'll come back to show us what we have. All right friends, so this is what the 2 pieces of fabric are looking like. So the next thing we are going to do is we're going to create pleats. This headband is so easy to make and it's incredibly stunning, as you guys saw on the thumbnail. So this is what you'll be doing. You move it like this, take your pin and secure it just so it stays in place. So you're creating like knife pleats. I believe this is what they call knife pleats. So you move it again like this, take your pin, secure it like so, move it again. I'm not measuring. If you like precision, you can measure maybe like 2 inches or 3 inches, depending on you honestly and what you are going for. You can decide to take measurements, but for me I'm just picking randomly. And then just keep going like that until you get to the end of your fabric. Alright guys, so this is what the plates are looking like right now. I went ahead to also use my sewing machine to sew them all around. Next thing I'm going to do now is to work on attaching this to my headband. So I'm basically going to just like place this here. I'm going to first of all start off by using glue. So I'm going to just use glue to just glue this till it sits upward like this. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So this is how it's going to sit all around the headband. I want it to tilt to the side a little bit, so I'll move it as close to this edge as possible and then just glue it all around. Explaining might not do it, so please look at what I'm doing and replicate it on your work.
All right, friends. So I know that I said I was going to first of all glue the Asooke fabric to the top of my plastic headband that's been wrapped before I start sewing, but I did not apply glue because if you guys know how hot glue does, when it dries down, it becomes very hard and it would have made the sewing process very stressful for me. So I didn't apply any glue. I was just sewing as I was going all around my headband. So please watch the way I'm sewing. And then read the screen text as well. I dropped a couple of messages for you guys on the screen, so please read those screen texts. Again, if you're not subscribed, now will be a good time to subscribe to this channel. I share tutorials relating to sewing, crafts, millinery, beading, and all that jazz. So if you like stuff like that, please subscribe to this channel and also remember to like this video. You guys watch a lot of my videos and you don't like it. Do you want me to cry? Please don't make me cry. Okay, so please hit the like button. Thank you guys so much. So I'm done sewing the 2 pieces of Asooke all around the top of my plastic headband. You guys see how this place is open. It's not going to give what it's supposed to give if we stop there. So now I'm going to go ahead to create little stitches to kind of seal these 2 pieces of Asooke that we've sewn at the 2 sides of this headband together. I hope you understand everything I just said. So all that entails is we'll be doing some tiny stitches under the pleats to just sew the front and the back together. Everything that I'm saying, I'm going to kind of show you guys how it goes, so please look closely. Also, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask your questions after you have watched the video all the way through. If you're asking something that I've already done or shown in the video, chances are I'm not going to give you a response to your question. So please watch the video all the way through, and if you have questions for me, I'll be happy to answer you. All right guys, let me leave you to it. Let me allow you to watch all the way through. Once I'm done with this portion, we'll move on to the next stage in this video. If you've been enjoying the video so far, please comment well done down in the comment section. Okay, well done, that's the code name for today's video. Comment that and I'll know that you guys made it to this point in the video. Thank you guys.
Okay friends, so this is what the headband is looking like. I went ahead to just sew on. I believe I've showed you guys. I sewed this place down, sewed the back piece as well. You can see that we have two pieces going on. This Asooke is relatively soft. It will be, I think, prettier if you have a, you know, those very stiff Asooke. It will be perfect for this style. It will make the stuff at the top, it will make the style at the top stand very well. But even though this Asooke is soft, I still made it work with a lot of hand sewing. I also went ahead to tack these places. I believe I showed us as well. So I tacked in such a way that I tacked under the pleats, right, so that the tacking is hidden. You don't want a situation where you're tacking all the way and your stitches are showing on top. So that's just a tip right there, and this is what we have here. I could stop here, and call it a day, but I just want to also add some sparkle, some stones, these Croc stones that I told us about in a different video. I believe those that watch that video understand what I'm talking about. I talked about how I don't want to trash them. I'm still going to go ahead to use them. So I'm going to be using these Croc stones. I'll use my hot glue to just stick them on strategically all over the headband, just so it has some sparkle to it. Like I said, you can do without this. You can just not include this. Another option is, before creating these pleats and just creating this design, you can go ahead and press on rhinestones onto this Asooke fabric before creating your pleats and gathering and all of that. That way you also have a different design and you can call it a day. But for me, I'm going to use these Croc stones real quick, apply it, and then it will be time for the final reveal where I show you guys the end result of this gorgeous headband.
All right, ladies, this is what the headband looks like after everything. After I applied my Croc stones all over, this is what it looks like. I also inserted a picture of my clients wearing their headpieces. It always warms my heart when I see women wearing the pieces that I made for them. If you enjoyed this video, finally, please hit the like button. Don't just be watching and don't like. Please like the video. That's how you support my channel, okay? Also share with your friends. If you know someone that needs this type of tutorial, share with them. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much again for spending your time with me this beautiful Wednesday evening. I appreciate you guys a lot. And yeah, guys, I can't wait to see you in another video very soon. Bye bye.